You don't like me, Bond. You don't like my methods. You think I'm an accountant. A bean counter more interested in my numbers than your instincts.
The thought had occurred to me.
Good. Because I think you're a sexist, misogynist dinosaur. A relic of the Cold War. Whose boyish charms, though wasted on me, obviously appeal to that young woman I sent out to evaluate you.
Point taken.
Hiya! Welcome! First unboxing of 2020 is upon us. Woo, yes! And the honours for the inaugural boxing of the year, nay the decade, go to EMP. There is 2 Funko Pops in here. One which was $10.99, the other $8.99. And a little bit of a story behind these, but I will get onto that in a moment, because for the first time in the 20s, the roaring 20s, I need to get my trusty yellow-handled knife. Let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. Alright, and let us now have a soul. It's all woo! So $10.99, $8.99, so just under £20. Free postage from EMP, as I am a member of their backstage club, or whatever it's called. You know, where you pay a certain amount every year and then get free postage. Some brown paper. I can see him. Let me get the obligatory sticker and invoice out. There's the obligatory sticker. They keep sending me the same one. I was hoping they might have had a different design, just so I can add it to my speakers there. There is a code. Pause the video if you want to use that code. I don't think it's a first come, first serve one. Whoever of you want to use that, you all should be able to. There will be a minimum spend, I would have thought. Yeah, minimum spend 45. I can see the invoice in there. I'm not going to worry about it. Chuck the box down on the floor and get these 2 pops out of kind of like a bubble wrap bag almost. There's one. And here's 2. So the pops that I've got today are in the James Bond series, it's M. And also in the James Bond series, it's James Bond from GoldenEye. Yes! So these are the 2 007 Funko Pops that I've been waiting for from Hull Pops since July. And I had an email from them a few days ago saying they've been delayed at Hull Pops till March, which is weird. I'm not sure why, because EMP, Pop in a Box, etc. have had these in stock since last year now. So I thought, you know what, I don't want to wait any longer for these, so I just decided to buy these while they were a reasonable price from EMP. I think M was $10.99 and Brosnan Bond was $8.99. I haven't cancelled my pre-order with Hull Pops. I don't know if I'd get all my money back for starters. Perhaps I would. I'd need to speak to them about it. But when I get those, whenever that'll be, at least March now, according to the email, I will decide what to do with them when the time comes. Maybe if people are interested, I'll do a giveaway for these, as I don't need, obviously, duplicates. If you would be interested in winning one or both of these, then please let me know in the comments, and I will sort that out when they arrive from Hull. But anyway, let's get on with unboxing these. My James Bond Pops, they're there in my cabinet. I have had the space ready for these 2 for a while, and they remain out of box. So let's get M out first. She's number 800. The boxes look to be in great condition, by the way. I thought she would come with a stand, and she does. Let's get M, 007 Superior. on her stand. If I can see where the hole... there it is. Yep, there she goes. So here is M, played in... Oh, how many Bond films was it? 7, I think it was. By Dame Judi Dench. She's got shortish grey hair. She's wearing a black blazer with a white collared blouse, black skirt, grey tights, black high heels. Very nice. Who'd have thought I would ever get a Judi Dench figure for my home? Anything can happen in the Funko collecting world. But yeah, really like that. Lovely. She looks great. I'm just really happy as a completist. That's just been annoying me, having got all the other pops in this particular wave from Hull Pops, but for some reason these two... It's not Hull Pops' fault, by the way. It's Funko not sending them enough stock or the right stock. I've got nothing bad to say about Hull Pops. In fact, I highly recommend them, and I recommend EMP as well. With a lot of pre-ordering, you just have to sort of take your chances, really, and if some of the little UK companies don't get the stock when they're supposed to, there's not an awful lot anyone can do about it. Anyway, here is James Bond, as in GoldenEye. He would have been played by Pierce Brosnan, of course. Quick look on the back there. The only one of those I don't have is the Quantum of Solace Daniel Craig James Bond, because I had the Casino Royale one instead, and I don't need two of the essentially same person. We'll get Pierce Brosnan out. Looks like he comes with a stand as well, actually, as not all male pops tend to do. He is number 693, by the way. Get his little stand on. There he is. So, Pierce Brosnan, he was in 4 Bond films: the brilliant GoldenEye, the excellent Tomorrow Never Dies, the somewhat ropey World Is Not Enough, and the absolutely dismal Die Another Day. But as James Bonds go, he was really the last one of sort of what you'd call the Cold War era James Bonds. Once Brosnan had hung up his tux and his Walther PPK, it was a few years, and then the Daniel Craig era, which we're still in now, albeit at the end of it, was kind of almost like a reboot, really. But here he is, James Bond, played by Pierce Brosnan, wearing his iconic black tux. It's got a little white hanky sticking out of the breast pocket there. He's got a black bow tie, white shirt. He's holding a gun, of course. Black trousers, black shoes. His hair is very tidily combed. Another great pop. Just really happy to finally have these now. EMP have come through for me. I'm happy with the price that I paid. Marvellous. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing of 2 007 pops, completing a line in a way for me. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to all my patrons over on patreon.com. If you would like discounts on Funko protectors and Funko products from all things vinyl, Hull Pops and Culture Freak, I have some great links and discounts in the description text box, so do please check those out. I'm going to go now and finally, after months of waiting, put Judi Dench M and Pierce Brosnan 007 into my cabinet right behind me there. And I do hope that you will all join me again next time for another fantastic Funko Pop unboxing. Cheers, everyone. See ya!